get you here. Talking every night, still don't feel alright. Kiss me through the phone, help me feel alone. Baby, you got it and you know that you got it, so why don't you come over? Won't you come over? Won't you come over? Won't you come over? Won't you come over? You know I never get excited when I find my room lighted by the glow of a TV screen. And nobody ever told me that in times when I'm lonely I should call, baby, how you been? And tonight was something different, a little hit the licorice, a voice coming through my cell. And you're trying to make it better with a letter after letter, but it ain't working, can't you tell? Talking every night, still don't feel alright. Kiss me through the phone, help me feel alone. Baby, you got it and you know that you got it, so why don't you come over? Won't you come over? Won't you come over? So you're calling me, and baby, won't you let me be? Nothing seems to go my way. 'Cause I was feeling kinda lonely, could've used a little company, really wanted you to stay. And if I'm being honest, all the things that I promised ought to get you up behind the wheel. 'Cause nothing makes it better, not a letter after letter, till I finally can get you here. Talking every night, still don't feel alright. Kiss me through the phone, help me feel alone. Baby, you got it and you know that you got it, so why don't you come over? Won't you come over? Won't you come over? Won't you come over? Won't you come over? You know I never get excited when I find my room lighted by the glow of a TV screen. And nobody ever told me that in times when I'm lonely I should call, baby, how you been? And tonight was something different, a little hit the licorice, a voice coming through my cell. And you're trying to make it better with a letter after letter, but it ain't working, can't you tell? Talking every night, still don't feel alright. Kiss me through the phone, help me feel alone. Baby, you got it and you know that you got it, so why don't you come over? Won't you come over? Won't you come over? So you're calling me, and baby, won't you let me be? Nothing seems to go my way. 'Cause I was feeling kinda lonely, could've used a little company, really wanted you to stay. And if I'm being honest, all the things that I promised ought to get you up behind the wheel. 'Cause nothing makes it better, not a letter.
Hey everyone, I'm back. Day 2 of live streaming. And actually kind of got muggy here today. So I'm having it's hot and I put my hat on because I'm sweating. kind of control the sweat. But I have another round, and I got to kind of be careful because I'm going to just kind of cover up some of the components here for YouTube so they don't get all freaked out. But anyway, got two more that I got to do. Same customer. I don't know if he'll make it online. I did message him. He messaged yesterday. And yes, I just do random lives. I don't, sometimes I just want to, I don't really plan this stuff that well. I'm pretty poor on planning. Just kind of, I have a lot of ADD, and I love it. I love my ADD. It's, I can't keep track on anything that's singular. Oh, speaking of that, let me turn on the comments here. There's my ADD kicking in. Comments turning on. I don't know if anyone's in yet, so we'll give it a minute. I have welcome to the sheet show, because that's what it is. Welcome to the sheet show. But let's see, it's oh, I don't know, he may be on. Let me see if this guy's changed. Okay, just messaging some people. I've got, I'm new to this and prevent algorithms from flagging this as I'm new to all this. Is this to prevent the... Yes, it is. So, are you on, yeah, you're YouTube. Yeah, it's just... Before I kind of get going on that, yeah. So on YouTube, it's weird when you do live. They'll want to, the algorithm will, the AI will sometimes flag this, and you don't want that if you can. So you're just trying to kind of cover up a couple things if I can. Facebook doesn't have a problem with it, which is, it's pretty comical. But that's two different companies, and it is what it is. And I got myself a little bit of, this is not beer, this is genuine Hank's Gourmet, I don't know what, Wisnark, I can't even pronounce it, black cherry soda. This stuff is really good. It's probably just all sugar. This to me tastes like Dr. Pepper, but like a really good Dr. Pepper. Yeah, no problem. Numbers. Yeah, no, it's not firearms at all. It is paintball related. So you just got to be a little careful on stuff like that. But let's see. I don't know if anyone on Facebook's going to be coming in or not. But I am just going through tearing these guys down and doing some rebuilds. I think I'm probably going to do this one, the black one. Which one should I do? The black one or the silver one? I don't know. I think the black one. They're both really nice. This is the customer's second one that they have. Two of the same. Let me see if I got any more messages here. What is this right here? All right, so I think the owner is going to be popping in. I'm not going to say who the owner's name is because I think their name is, I think they do, I don't know. I don't know what they do, put it that way. But I think they purposely shroud their name, which I don't blame them. I did that for a long time myself when I was working. But we're going to, if I bring this other one in, see, look at, there's this one. It's put back together. I need to do a little bit more tuning on it. Tinker a little bit on some of the settings. Let's see which one. This is the one that had that. The one I just brought in the screen had a longer sear height, a taller sear height, which is we're going to take a look at. So we're going to pull this one off to the side. gonna set it over there. And we're gonna get the stand in here. That goes there. So if I flip this up and over, then no one sees anything. They don't know what they're looking at. So we're going to take this frame off. We can need that. I need this. Oh my God! Someone is just muscles these things on. I'm gonna use my 1/8 inch Allen key to not strip things out. There we go. Then I could use my ball head. Yeah. Now, what'd you work on in the 90s? What type of stuff? Come on, get off of there. I think I just got to unscrew that. These guys are always a pain. So one thing I don't like about these CCM frames, I don't like this little captured nut there. So we're going to pull that off. I want to look at the height of the. Yeah, see, this one's much lower, and it works so much better. I think I gotta find. I think I need to find a different sear. That one is way lower. I wish I had them both out. You see the put over the red. See the sear height here. Come on, focus. Protruding there is much lower. The other one came up like 1 point or 0.19 of an inch, and this one right here is just 0.1 of an inch. So significant. I think that's the problem with that other gun, their marker not wanting to really shoot that well. I don't know what. It's a nice sear. Whatever sear they have in there. Let's get the rake set at real quick. Let's get this guy off. Come on. Unscrew. Red hose. That goes out to the sides. Customers. When they have colored hose like that, I usually send it back to the customer. I'll put black on it because, oh man, that's like an original O-ring. Let's just see what this rag is set at. I bet you it'd be right around 300. You guys probably aren't going to be able to see this. Can I? Where's my little zoomy thing? There it is. Am I all the way out there? Yeah, I am all the way out. Maybe you're going to be able to see this. Yeah. Yeah, we're right about 250, 275. That's about 255. Seems like the rake seat is okay, but we're probably still going to replace it. Let's just set this off to the side. Get through that here in a second. We'll probably go through rebuilding each one of these things, and I'll rebuild all the parts, but I won't reassemble it. This one's really clean. It's a really clean marker. Okay, let's see if I can get. Oh, that's on there tight. Let's see if I can get this. If I can spin it off in the back. Maybe a little different than the other one. Yeah, this one's different. This one I could spin off. These guys will all need to be hot bathed. And that will need to be heated and removed. Let's just put things back together. There we go. I don't know who else is in here. Oh, so the 2K5 serial, let's see. Remember the original LPRs that came on from the, okay. So I can't read what you're saying here. It's too far for us to say. Unhealthy interest in Autocockers got buried, but I unearthed it a few years ago. Yeah, no, I get it, man. It's I have an unhealthy interest in them too. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. Let's go take this guy off. I'll replace this O-ring anyway. This one. This has the factory O-rings on here. And they're probably still good. If they're still good, I'm probably not going to change them, because they're actually really good O-rings. They're an oddball size that CCM used on these specific three-ways. And if they work, then they work. I shouldn't really have to go in there and take them apart. Okay, the IVG on this one, I'm going to one turn, two, about 2 1/4 turns in from flush on that. Like that. Where'd it go? Like that. Drop that down in there. And so yeah, this is at the right height. This is what I expect the lug to be at. There it goes. That goes out. We're going to take this screw out real quick. See, this one I think has not been changed since factory. It feels like I'm breaking factory Loctite free. Let's see it, and I think Facebookie's working. Let me see if Facebook's working here. So it's, I want to make sure you can hear me. Yeah, can. I don't know how to make this side screen. I don't know how many people are in. I don't know how many people are in the Facebook thing. Anyway, I think folks are in. All right, so I don't know if the owner's in or not, but it doesn't really matter. And this has, oh yeah, see, this feels like it's factory Loctited. Let me take that screw out. Just need to loosen it up. That feels factory Loctited. So this has probably never been apart. So generally, this is a good reference model to go from on the other ones. So look, yeah, I don't think this has ever been apart. It's only got one mark on that. Pretty confident this has been on here for a long time. These are the factory CCM hoses too. They need to come off because they are getting cruddy anyway. We're going to take those off. Yeah, they're just breaking. They just break. These are hot garbage. Yeah, they just all break. So we'll take this off. I get the ram off here. Oh, that's not going to go because I got that in the way. Let's go like this. Take the screw off. I didn't buy my first Autococker till 1993 from short-lived Hamilton Hobbies. Okay, whereabouts is that? Where are you located in the USSA? Oh, just an old man here reminiscing. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Wow. Old is a figment of my imagination. That's what I like to say. Okay, so I need to be able to get this kind of twisted up. I think I'm going to do it this way. I think I'm going to screw this back on. Quit fighting this stuff. That's cool. I consider myself old. I'm 56, which, I don't know, I don't feel old. I mean, I do. I hurt, you know, everywhere. I'm sore. I can't do everything I used to do, but I still feel, you know, young in the mind. I don't like, initially some small space that was off. Oh, San Jose area. Okay. Well, you're in California, so am I. I'm up by Jackson, California. Jackson. If you know where that is. I worked in Santa Clara for a little bit. Put that off to the side real quick. Because I want to be able to push some of this stuff out. There it goes. Nope, that didn't go. There it goes. Let's see, this has this valve in it. This is, actually I like this valve. That's metal on metal. I think it is. Or is that Delrin? Looks like it's metal, biting it. Yeah, this has not been taken apart at all. Okay, so that is all out. So we'll put this right here so it doesn't get scratched. We're going to continue on this. I don't know who Quick Max is. He says Action Zone. Sponsored built guns for Quick Max for a while. I don't know who that is. But people here. People on. Start calling him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who it was. It was before my time in when I didn't get started in paintball. Probably about 92-ish or something like that. Was when I started. Yeah, right. You remember the weirdest things. I got to look over at my screen that has the scrolling comments on it. I see me looking off screen. That's why. It's torch time. Should be good. Okay, where's this guy? I love these pliers. Knipkit pliers. We're going to go and grab it in the center of the barrel. Oh, can I just spin it? I can't just spin it. There we go. This was all the way on. Let's wind that. Come on, get off. Almost all the way off. There we go. I'll let that cool down. Right over there. Let's see, then what I'll probably do is, ooh, this, ooh, yes. Can I do all this? Am I going to be able to do this the way that I want to do it? I think I am. This is a different CCM LPR than the last one. They're essentially the same, just how they're assembled. Get this O-ring out. There it is. It's number 90. Out the side, that goes right there. That goes. That's a little loose, loosey-goosey. Let's see if I can get these O-rings out. Oh, I can. So I can get this all apart on here, and I'll put the O-rings on it. Yeah, Hey, William. How's it going? I'm back again. If you caught earlier, the screenshot shows the the two options I was working on. So I picked the black one. This is an S5, Series 5. It's nice, nice gun. And I don't really like breaking that lock. I don't have to. This should be fine. It's on there. I'll off, but so I pull this hose. Nope, I need that pick. Need the pick. Oop, oh, that one's flying. Yeah, yeah, 68 specials. Yeah, I played for. I worked for the state. I worked for Cal Fire. So if you know who Cal Fire is, if you're in Santa Clara, there are. If you're that's where you are now, I don't know if that's where you're now. But I worked for Cal Fire for 32 years, and so I never got to play tournament and that stuff. But I played just a lot of rec ball. That's what I could do because it was a summertime job. So that goes there. That goes there. I can reassemble this on there. It doesn't need to be. So let's just clean off this body. This body's actually really clean. Any dirt in there. Wipe it off on the front. This gun looks like it's brand new. I'm going to do a dusting of, just a little dusting of lube on the threads. Just a little bit up there. That's all it's needed. Alright, let's see how that looks on the, twist it a little bit. Alright, about there. Snug that down. So look for square. I used to. Hey, there's someone that may resemble this stuff in here. Mill. So, on that, on the video from yesterday. Remember how did you catch the part where I was talking about the sear height on your frame? And I have this one right here, and I'm gonna bring it up to the camera right here. And this is, I'm pretty sure this gun's never been taken apart from factory. It really seems like it just hasn't. I mean, all the screw holes are really clean. Well, this sear. The other one, the height of this sear from the top of the frame to the top of the sear tip on the other one was 1.93 inches, and this is 1.06 in height. So I think that other sear is the wrong sear because it doesn't really want to play nice. And so we may have to find another sear for that one. Shane's in right now. Hey, thanks Shane for showing in here. I was talking to Shane earlier on the phone. So anyway, Mel, that's something we may have to work on the other one. We may have to. We'll see. I need to get that. I need a long thin. I got a long thin one right here. Right here. Go like this. Pushy, pushy. There it is. That's out. I've got all these parts. We're going to sew these parts over here. Over here. Over here. Let's see if we can get this one just completely built. Yeah, this is definitely got some old grease in there. Let's take off the is fitting too. That stuff needs to be checked out. Oh, so real quick, let's get a shout out to today's sponsor, see if this is going to work. Today's sponsor is Empire, or GI Sports, or JT. Any of the three sponsors today's video because they provide all the paint that I shoot to do the tests on these things. And so, very thankful for that. I think I've been shooting, I don't know what I had, some Marbleizer the last time. Shooting the Dynasty, smells like bananas, if you're into that. So I'm really appreciative of that. Let's go back to the main scene here. There we go. So very cool that I have that opportunity. I know that it's myself. Angry Paintball is another person on the sponsor list with GI, and Mark Davis, Autocockers, the Mark 5s. Mark is the other sponsor, sponsored by GI to shoot GI paint in our videos and for tuning the guns. And I get my paint, I pick it up at Sacramento Paintball, Sacramento, California. Look them up on Google Maps if you don't know where they're at. They're off the Jackson Highway side, essentially, of Sacramento. And great store, super nice on the inside. And the Sacramento Sac Paintball store is owned by, at least what I understand, is owned by Extreme Paintball out of Modesto, which is their original store. They just moved here about 1.5 years ago. And super nice store. I just visited that one my way down to the Autococker Open. And super nice store. And then they own Black Friday Paintball. .com. So blackfridaypaintball.com is their web store. So if you are in the area and you want to know if they have it in stock at one of the two stores, you can go to Black Friday Paintball and see if it's in stock. It'll tell you which store it's in stock at, if not both. So I did buy a set of the new HK RMX goggles. I didn't get a chance to, I was going to wear them down there, but I just, I always try to bring 2 sets, so if I get shot with one, I just wipe them off real quick and throw them in the truck and put the fresh ones on. And so I'm not screwing around. And that didn't happen to get shot in the goggles, so I got shot in the mask, but not in the goggles, not in the lens. That was good. But anyway, let's see. What's this say? Yes, here's the touch. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, Mill, I'll be looking around for, I may have it. I mean, I have a ton of sears, and we may just be able to, it's a standard sear. It's not a roller tip. It's a hinge frame. You don't need a roller tip, so I have tons of them. It's not going to, unless it's some really fancy sear I have, it's probably just going to be an exchange, and you won't even know the difference. But I want to get the right height one in there. It's definitely been changed. So, anyway, the other sponsor of today's video is ShockTech USA, and we want to let's see if I can do this. Got this right here. They have a new line of premium Autocockers, and we haven't really come up with a name, if it's going to be called premium or what, but there's more stuff done to them, and they're testing this out. They don't know if it's going to continue. You don't need it, but if you're the person that's got to have the next best thing, then yeah, this is right up your alley, right? Is it needed? No, all of their guns are identical. But this is just, it's taking all the screw heads and polishing all the stainless steel screw heads to a chrome finish. Just polishing them. They look really nice, right? All the stainless steel is polished. The pump arm, cocking rod, knobs, all that stuff is polished out. On the stock guns, it's just kind of the standard metal finish on that. Does it increase performance on the screw heads? And no, not really. It looks a lot better. And then they have it's kind of the reason they're doing it with these is they've done a very short run of guns where the pneumatics are anno-matched or anode. And I'm going to bring one in, and I'm going to just kind of cover up a part of it. So these are actually, it's an anno match. This is a splash, and the color of this gray is the color of the gray splash. This is, it almost looks like that that reflective type of whatever they call it. It's kind of dirty. I gotta wipe it off. I realize I fondled it all. This is their Desert Fox, and the anodizer on this is Mario at FX, and Mario is able to essentially polish this hex on the inside, which is really hard to polish because you end up knocking the detail out of it if you're not careful on the polishing. So these are definitely a more expensive marker. Like the trigger plates are completely polished, look like chrome. And so if you're interested in one of these, go to ShockTech USA. Here's this is their standard. This is their judge. I'm trying to keep the frame out of there. This is, it looks blue, and at least on my screen it looks blue. It should be a blue purple, but this is just a nice fade. This is their standard silver finish on it. Oh, my back. And so if you go in there, you'll look at the photos. There's pretty good close-ups on it. You can go look at this. If I can bring this up into here, you can kind of see the finish on this. You can see bring that across. If you look at the trigger plate, get in there, it's reflecting because it's really smooth. Like all this stuff right here is all polished. This is a splash. It's a really cool. Try to get the kind of the gloss. Look at the cocking rod. All this stuff is, something like a mirror almost. Really, really nice. And so they do cost a little bit more because the amount of time that is put into them. And really, that's how they kind of equate the higher cost is time. And so are they a different marker? No. They're just like a normal ShockTech. So, but is all this kind of like pre-wearing in and all this stuff makes that trigger just feel glassy in there. You'll actually get it and go, and no offense to any of these companies that make aftermarket parts for ShockTech guns, they all make cool stuff, and if it's your autococker, you do what you want with it. And but Tactics makes the ZFR plates, Killshot Customs make the Delaware plate, all a different feel, but you'd be amazed when you feel this one just polished out. It's pretty amazing. You would say probably not that I don't want to waste money. I like wasting money, but you're probably not going to need to waste any more money or spend any more money. Not waste, spend more money. Man, that cherry soda is really good. It's gone now. All right, back to building. Okay. Hey, Milsec, I'm telling you, buddy, you don't need two of these J2 CCMs that are identical. And I know a guy that needs one. This guy right here. We may be talking. You're not getting your guns back. I'm not sending it. No. We may have to talk. I may be very interested in one of them. Anyone. Those two. But you may not want to sell them. And I totally get it, man. I 100% get it. All right, let's get the RAM rebuilt while we're at it. Need to get some O-rings out. I need a number, I think it's a number 690. Or it's a number 890, I think. Number 890 right here. Ooh. Number, oh, it looks like a number 7. It's like a number 7. Yeah, I think it's like a number 7. Stretch number 7. Yeah, it's just a bumper. And that can go there. And then this, God, that O-ring's just hard. We use a special O-ring for that. Let me go get those. They're right here. I use these green O-rings right here. These guys. And they're not just a colored O-ring. They're just a colored O-ring. No, they're a little different durometer. And so they really have a nice wear characteristic on them, which is really important to me. Especially on the ram O-ring. On the ram shaft O-ring. It's nice to have a good wear characteristic in there. Let's clean this out in here. Let's go like that. I'm going to jam this guy in here. Just get this to pop down. Come on, get in there. Go from this side. It's almost there. Come on. Right in there. Pop in there. Just needs to be wiggled around in there. Wiggled around. There we go. It's a little stiffer, but that is a nice seal. That's what I want. Let's take this number 10 off. Like that. These guys can go into garbage can. That goes there. That goes there. Those guys go there. Oh, I meant to get some number 10s out. I'm going to have to find my 10s. I need number 10. I need a number 11. 10. Number 11. The number 11 goes right here. There we go. Number 10 goes right here. That goes there. We're going to put some looby-dooby on this. There we go. Oh yeah, nice. Got the looby-dooby around this guy. Let's fill that up. Try to keep up. Hey, no problem there, MWU. From the Santa Clara area. Wait, is that the right? Oh, yeah, that's right over. I need a little bit of lube on there. I think that was a number 11, maybe. Yeah, no, it's number 11. Wow, that's just a weird number 11. It feels like too big. Let me go look at this. Maybe a number 10 they used. I think they did stretch a number 10 on there. All right. Well, let's get a number 10. And then I'll go find my last one, number 10. Oh, I have some of this Shock Tech thing. So let's stretch this guy on here. There we go. Let's put some looby-doob on here. There we go. number 10. That's weird. It's weird. Like some of these, different sizes. You tell me why. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. We can Loctite this back on because I know where this goes on this component right here because it was screwed all the way in. So we're going to add some Loctite. Oh wait, before I do that, I want to put it on the gun. That would help. Do I want to do this right now? Yeah, I can. Yes, I can do this right now. Let's lube it up there. Oh, we're gonna. Ooh, all over. Lots of lube-a-doob. All right. Go like this. And I want to go grab this right here. These are non-marring, so they're where I grab onto it doesn't mar. It just gives me something to just loosely screw this on there with. A lot of times it just needs a little bit of persuasion to get me going. Come on. Put this guy on here. It's one thing I don't like about these CCM pump arms is you can't, there isn't this nice little, yeah, I'm almost there. Nice little, like the factory war games in those style are just a little easier to install. Okay, this should almost be there. Now I could spin it. There we go. It's tight. Let's go and wipe this off. All the goobers off of there. Go like this. Oop, got some goobers right there. Let's make sure that was all the way tight. I'll put just a little bit of, just a small bit, smidgen of Loctite right there. Small smidgen. And this is going to go right there. That goes right there. Yep. That can hang upside down. Alright, so this should be number like 16, I think. Let me see. Yes, it is a Series 5 gloss black. No, it's fingerprint black. I think that's a number 16. No, it's number 15. I think I said this yesterday. So wipe this off. Get on the inside, let that out. That goes garbage can. Let's see. This thing's actually really good condition. This is about the only vintage I like on the CCM ones. The one that is a two-piece back I like because it's easier to maintain, and to me it's made to a little higher quality. So anyway, nothing, it's just easier to maintain. That's really, it looks like a number 12. Yes, it is. It's Stretch number 12. Like that. Garbage. And then we have another number 12. This goes on right here. I should put that on there. Yeah, that goes there. That goes over there. That goes over there. So this number 12 can go away. We need a 90 number. Is it number 6? I think it's a number 6. Pretty sure it's a number 6. Let's see. Yep, it's a number 6. This is going to go millisac. These are rake seats. The ones that I pulled out of the other one. They're all the same. They're just 90 number 6s. But they seem to be okay, so I'm just giving to them as spares. So you'll have those as spares. Sparey spares. So this is nice and clean. A ring goes on right there. It's just simple design. Put a little bit of grease on that. I like using oil on it, on these, but I'll put this linoleum so thin you can get away with it. Go here, wipe that out. Wipe that out. Let's a little grease on a Q-tip here. Just go wipe it on the inside. There we go. There we go. That goes down there. I just mess with this a little bit. Should be able to go in here. Like that. I'm going to put a little grease in here. And that will blow all through. That's fine. There we go. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. We're going to need a little bit of grease on this guy. On the threads. What's that? Yeah, I don't like the stovepipe feed neck. I have replaced all my feed necks with the Planet Eclipse feed necks. I don't, you know, not very cool. Yeah, I actually, look at, hey, you want to see something? This is kind of cool. There's some guy in Southern California has a ton of these things. Because I just bought one from him. But mine is well loved. It's a well loved one. And it didn't have any, didn't have a front end. It was a, this one's mine. I put Shark Tech on it. It has a CCM ram on it because I had one. And I had to buy the front block, but it's got the little shorter that on here, and I had the frame on. It didn't come with the frame. It came with the regular body, no front block, but all the guts and everything in it. And then I put a Mac Dev. It's dust, so I love these on-offs. But that one's mine. I got it for a pretty decent price. CCM stuff's weird, man. It's all over the place. It's either doing great or it just doesn't sell. Okay, screw that in there. There we go. That goes there, that goes there. Let's see what else am I looking for? I don't think I need anything else on here. Oh, these are the fittings. I need to change the O-rings on these fittings right here. Those fittings get done. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Let's put lower tube back in. This is pretty simple. Get this O-ring off without jamming my finger with it. I don't mind the mid-rise on these at all. I actually Uh-oh, my wife's calling me. Hold on. Hey. What are you doing? Hello?
What you doing?
Doing a live feed. What are you doing? Are you home?
No,
No.
I just coming out of work because she wanna talk to me and later she
All right, I'm back. Sorry, my wife called me and I got the everything that happened at work. You gotta listen to that. Let's see. So that's on there. Valve's back in. Hammer. Before I put the hammer in, I want to polish it. It's out. It takes me just a few minutes to polish it. I don't have the camera out in the garage on, so I'll do this off camera. What I do like, I mean, CCM did some nice things. There's some, I mean, and you look at a company making products, and they're a machine shop too, so I mean, they really have a lot of opportunities, and their products are always really, really clean for the most part. But let's see, this O-ring needs to be replaced. I want to feel these O-rings in here. Man. I don't know. I really don't like change these, so we don't have to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let me go see here. Just want to feel this O-ring. Front one feels really loose. Back one feels tight, front one feels loose. Front one feels like it's wore out. Back one doesn't. So I am regretfully going to change these. Come on, pop off. I'm going to try to get them off where I can save them just in case. These are the CCM brown ones. It's interesting. These feel a little harder. So I don't know if they're... Yeah, I think this front one's shot. Yeah, the front one was shot. They feel... I bite them. gives me an idea of, I think I have some stuff. Let me see what I have here. I have brown ones here. These are softer. Let me see, let me snap this guy on. Let's see how it feels in there. Man, I don't know. Yeah, that feels too loose. I think these are a little harder. I think they're harder than a standard 003, I think. I have the white ones too. Let me see. Try these over here. Just grab one out. So one feels like. Now, I think the CCM, I know they're a different material. I may have to order some if I don't have them, Milsec. And I think they're just a little harder material for these guys. I think they are. Let's see. What are these guys? I'm curious. Let me get one of these guys. I think this is... yeah, I know that's going to be... Well, let me just... I think it's going to be too big. Yeah, no, I know it's too big. Just way too big. I can see it. I have some other ones. Where'd they go? Let me see. Let me go through my boxes. No. I have some blue ones. I think they're down here. They're in here. Let me see. Okay, here's... These are urethane. Let's see what these guys feel like in there. Oh, urethane's it. Urethanes are the hit. Okay. Let's stretch. Ow. Pull this guy down. Got myself with a sharp little. Let's try the rear one now. See how it fits. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's grabbing. I just want it to grab. I want it to feel a little grabby, but not like really grabby. So that's that. I need an O-ring here. Hold on. I need a 113 while I'm here. That goes in the garbage. That goes there. These guys can go all right here. A bunch of stuff there. This guy right here goes right here. We're just gonna swipe a little bit of loopy-doop on that, a little bit on the threads. It's always good to have grease on the threads. And then I want to use some Dow 33. I like using urethane. It's better luck with Dow 33 on with the urethane sometimes. Just for the pre-lube. The pre-lube. Yeah, that feels really good. Feels nice. It's a hinge, and you can actually run as tight as O-rings as you want in here because it's a hinge. You don't feel it in the hinge. You have so much leverage, you just don't feel it. Doesn't feel bad at all. Feels pretty good. Okay, that's good. I want to polish this, so let's replace this O-ring. This off. Come on. Off that is a 15. No, it's 14. I lied. It is a 14. That goes there. Oh, regulator. Do a regulator. Oh, yeah. That's starting to set up, which is perfect. Perfect. Perfect sauce. So that can go there. Let's go. That's on there nice. I don't need to take that off. That's on there nice. So let's grab my masking tape. Did my masking tape trip. There we go. This goes bigger. There we go. Oh. Pending charge. My wife's at the gas station. Yeah, that was a lot easier to take off. Okay. So we're going to need number 690 right here. Put that right there. We're going to need number 17, I think. That goes right there. We're going to need a number 15. And we're going to need a 10, which I should have a 10 right here. 10 right here. I think it's a 10. Alright, so let's put the... I'm going to need another one for that other piston. That can go right there. That goes on there. This guy right here. Oh wait, see, this one's a different size. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's a 17. Stretch 17. That can go there. We're going to get this guy right here. There's that. This is another reg seat we're going to save for LSAC on that. Yeah, like I said, I like the I like the stovepipes. They don't bother me. Really that much at all. Yep, that is a number 10. Goes there. Very interesting. I did that like that. Huh. Number 9 goes right here. This goes right here. We're going to go a little bit of lube like that. Just so the O-rings don't go and dry. I do need another number 10. Because I need... Oh wait, I use these 10s for that. That 10 back. Go here, get 2 of these 10s. These pinkies. Bought these specifically so I know that I changed them in these fittings. Oh, let's see. Where's my screwdriver? Here it is. Go like that. Quick snap, and that comes off. That goes there. We want to get a Q-tip down on the inside. Wipe out any smudge. There we go. That little lube on it anyway, so that's perfect. There we go. The other one's for the other fitting on here. Let's just do it right now because we're right here. We got the O-ring out. Let's just pop that off. Get number 10 out. Clean out the inside. Stuff another 10 back down in there. That goes there. There we go. Alright, that's there. That's there. Ooh, what is sharp right there? Oh, it's a little burr on that. Wow, that just got my finger. Alright, so this guy needs to come apart. That's just a little proud of flush. Screw that. Push that out. And that out. We're going to run the rag down here. This should be another number 13. So let's go like this, this, 13, a 113, excuse me. I think it's a 113. Come on. There it goes. Yep. Tape everywhere. Tape it over there. Nice and clean. We're going to lube this up where that thing goes. That goes there. That goes down there. We're going to lube this guy up. A little lube on either side of that. I like rubbing the spring with this oil. There's grease on there. A little grease, light grease, really light grease on the piston rings because this I want to use oil. They like oil a little bit better. We're going to get a little coat of oil in there. Coat this with oil. Nice little oil slick. There we go. Feels all sealed up in there. We're going to put a little grease on the screw. Come on, get in there, you turkey. That goes there. Uh-oh. Vehicle has been detected. My wife is home. Hear the garage door opening up. So I'm probably, we'll get this rag all finished up here. Greetings from Ross B. Ross. Oh, I know who this is. Ross, do you know Millsack by any chance? Or Millsack, do you know Ross? I think Ross is one of my customers from somewhere down in California that does other things. So I've worked on some of his free flows, right, Ross? At least I think I have. It's the same Ross. Okay. This guy, this one starts off about 25 psi. We're going to go up. Oh man. Oh man, my back hurts. I'm going to go just about flush to where it was. Kind of get an idea where this guy was before. I want to say it was right at, I mean, pretty close to 300. I think it was right at 300. Yeah. Works good. That's done. There we go. This guy's done. I still got to rebuild. I got to polish out. I have to polish out this guy. Not that it matters, but I like doing it. It's out. I like making it look like how CCM did it back in the day. And the frame, I got to go through the on-off on the frame. I got to replace the O-rings on these two fittings. And then this one should be ready for some tuning. Hopefully there's nothing weird on these things. But let's see. Okay. Yes, it is Ross, my customer. You saw that free flow, Ross? And it's Millsack. Look up in the comments. Oh, I think he's on Facebook. Never mind. I don't know. I thought maybe you guys may do the same type of thing in life. But anyway, maybe not. It's funny how people cross paths. But anyway, this is getting to be pretty much there. Feels good. That feels really nice. That's nice. I can turn that to adjust that. This is just a, this thing's just a really nice marker. So we'll get this guy all kind of buttoned up here. But yeah, I think that's good for today. My wife's home. I gotta cook some dinner. She's gonna beat me again. You know, every time I go to the doctor, they ask you, so is everything all right in your home life? And I said, well, she only beat me twice this week. And then they always raise their eyebrows and they're like, you got to be serious. I'm like, oh, I am being serious. So serious. You know, I get it, but it makes me laugh, you know. But you never know. People do get beat up by their spouses. Maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Hope not. All right, everyone. Thanks for showing up. Go buy a Shock Tech gun. Don't be a clown. Just buy one. Jeez. Get on board. All right, everyone. You have a great day. Thanks for showing up. Hit the like and subscribe if you can on Facebook on YouTube. And thanks, Ross. I'm leaving. Yes, Russ is his favorite autococker because we put Shock Tech stuff all over it, buddy. That's why. That's a nice shooting gun. It's a good looking gun too. But anyway, everyone have a great evening, a great Sunday. I'm going to be gone for the next few days, so it won't be any live feeds tomorrow. So I just haven't done it for a while. I usually kind of get all wound up in doing them. I just do them back to back boats on live feeds. But thanks for showing up, everyone. Have a great day. I am out.